Our next guest made us laugh out loud on the hit 90s TV show In Living Color, and he's brought the funny in movies like Strictly Business, Ace Ventura, and Booty Call.
Booty Call. Now he's starring in a hit cartoon, hosting a hilarious comedy show, and working on a biopic about Sammy Davis Jr. Here to discuss all that and more is funny man Tommy Davidson. Welcome to the show.
Hey. I can go home now. Y'all just said it all. You know what? They're great. Hey.
No, you can't go home yet because we have to talk about all this success. Congratulations on the second season of your show, Black Dynamite.
That's major.
It is hilarious.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, tell us more about it. And, of course, your character, Cream Corn.
Yeah, Cream Corn. Cream Corn actually, Black Dynamite, about 3 years ago, Michael Jai White got together with all of us, Kim, Whitley, all the people that are in the movie, and just did this independent movie that was off the chain. So what happened was they hooked up with the people from Boondocks.
Oh, I love Boondocks.
Boondocks combined with Black Dynamite. All of a sudden, Adult Swim has Black Dynamite. We off to the races. Oh, quick shout out, Wu-Tang, 20, off the hook.
Off the hook.
Now you're doing our job.
Right.
All day. No, they all day, though. They all day.
Do you have a favorite Wu-Tang song?
Nah, I'm going to pick all of them.
All of them, yeah.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Because they come hard, boy.
They sure do.
Yeah. All the time.
All the time. No, for 20 years. But it's about you right
steady,
now.
Steady.
It's about
Yes,
you,
it's about
Tommy
you.
Davidson.
That was an assist.
That wasn't
Okay. We like that.
I'm like magic. Yeah, but no, it's been fun. I couldn't be a luckier dude. A luckier dude. Starting out with In Living Color, and then having that kind of versatility, working with all those people, and then going from that to my own movies, my own specials. That was actually 21 years ago.
You're dating yourself.
And still, yeah. You know what I mean?
And it's still everywhere in syndication, and we'll get to that. But let's talk about your first animated work that you worked on. It was called The Proud Family, is that correct?
Proud Family.
Yes.
Oscar Proud. Good night. Where you at? Sugar Mama. That was actually a Disney series.
Yes.
And I was lucky enough to work with Bruce Smith and Ralph Farquhar. Just a lot of brilliant people.
Yeah.
And that was the only cartoon of its kind, you know, an African-American cartoon since probably Fat Albert.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, and
That's a
we
very
had
good
a
point.
lot of fun with that.
What is it about the world of animation that draws you in?
I don't have to worry about how I look when I'm doing it.
Yes.
Like, you know, when you're doing a voiceover, you know, when you're on camera, you know you want to look good. So if I'm
Yes.
hanging from a cliff on camera, I'm kind of like, but if I'm hanging from a cliff in the soundboard,
Oh, those faces.
you know,
Yeah,
I
you
can
don't
get
want
the
those
sound
on
out.
camera.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
It doesn't matter. You
Just
know,
get it out.
It doesn't matter at all. You know.
Well, one of the
Yeah.
things you had to recently make sure you look good for is a stand-up comedy show you did on Showtime, Chocolate Sundae.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
hilarious, and now it's available
Thank
on
you.
DVD.
Available on DVD. That was like splitting the comedy atom.
Okay.
Because there's nothing on TV that has sketches anymore. In Living Color was said to be coming back around, and it still may.
Okay.
But there's no sketch show on since
Right.
In Living Color, Dave Chappelle. So to have a show like this on the air in these days and time where you got, you know, shows like, what's the show with the guys, the white guys chasing alligators? I think that's called Animal Crackers.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah.
I don't think it's called that, but okay.
Yeah. Something like that. When you got shows like that
Right.
on the air,
Like
it
Animal
doesn't have a
Crackers.
lot. Doesn't have a lot of room for like this really quality comedy that we're used to.
Exactly.
So to have a show like this, and the sketch players are great.
And it was an all-star cast. I mean, Chris
Yeah.
Rock, Dave Chappelle, Jamie
Yeah.
Foxx. How did you score all these people?
You
What's it
know
like
what?
working with them?
You know what? Just knowing everybody. You know,
Right,
when
right.
Keenan put together In Living Color, he was like Professor Xavier from X-Men. He just like took everybody who was the bomb at the time, put them together on one team, and we just rock. We've been rocking ever since.
Well, take us back to that era. Did you have any idea that that show would go on to be such a colossal hit and still be so relevant all these years later?
Absolutely.
You did, even back then.
Absolutely.
Because you know,
Even
a lot of
back
people
then.
say that, you know, I wasn't in the moment, I didn't realize, but you realized back then.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, we still to this day, the networks and even cable, you know, gives us a hard time getting creative stuff on the air. I'm not surprised. I mean, you know, when In Living Color came on the air, a lot of shows just had laugh tracks.
Right.
You know, the only thing that was really doing anything comedy-wise was Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
You know, but that first crew, the Belushi, Aykroyd crew had kind of moved on.
They sure had.
You know, Eddie Murphy scored on Saturday Night Live, but it just wasn't doing you know, the thing that we did.
And it didn't have that raw kinetic energy that In Living Color did. And not only were you fresh faces, but you brought fly girls, you brought DJs, and you really
It was hip-hop.
And you brought
It was
hip-hop to
hip-hop,
the masses.
Yeah.
I mean, can you remember that time when hip-hop was not mainstream? It's amazing.
Yeah, I can remember that. I can remember that. I'm from D.C.
Okay.
So I remember coming up here in '78, you know, and hearing hip-hop on cassettes and mixes on cassettes. And,
Wow.
You know, there was a go-go in D.C. and it was
Right.
hip-hop here, and
I know
who knows who was
go-go.
going to break out.
I'm
So,
from Virginia. I know
oh, yeah.
go-go.
We
She
know.
knows go-go.
Yeah.
Like Kid Capri says, in Living Color is hip-hop. You know, we introduced all the acts.
Yeah, and speaking
know.
of your acts, I mean, we all have our favorite Tommy Davidson acts. I mean, you have Sammy Davis Jr., Michael Jackson,
Yes.
The Cook. Pick it up!
Right.
Pick it up!
Pick it up! Who said it was right there? Pick it up!
Who was your favorite and why? You got so many to choose from.
Yeah, there's so many, man. There's so many. I think the favorites that I did, I think Sugar Ray Leonard was my favorite.
Oh, right,
Oh,
right.
please do your
Yeah,
Sugar Ray
Michael
Leonard.
Jackson.
Please do your Sugar Ray Leonard.
Well, it's not very hard to do. All I gotta do is make a face like this.
You see it? Oh, you still got the Michael Jackson in you, too?
You know what? I actually ain't got that much energy.
Oh,
anymore.
right.
Like, that takes
took a
lot.
lot of jumping around for that one.
I guess you can just get a Neo album and you'll have Michael Jackson.
Ooh, is that a read? We're reading all over today, aren't we?
Ooh, I like it. Ooh, I like it. Spicy.
No, I love that dude. That guy is brilliant.
Which of your impersonations is the most requested? Which one does everybody want you to do?
Probably Sammy.
Sammy.
Yeah, Sam, because he's so easy to do for me.
Yeah.
And I just want to wish that doggone Wu-Tang Clan a happy 20th, you know, and they've always been one of my favorites. They're out of NYC, babe. They say some people long ago were looking for some brand new bop, one that they can use bop like no other. And you know what? They went Wu-Tang, babe.
Still able to bring the funny at a drop of a dime. I love it. I love it. Now
Well,
tell us.
This one's for you, Method Man.
Uh-oh. No, not the
I'm just
eyeball.
kidding. No.
Oh, my gosh.
METHOD man.
Man.
No.
You are
You are
hilarious.
killing me. We actually have to work here.
Yes.
Well,
we have to
we're
work.
talking about Sammy Davis Jr., so let's
Yeah.
talk about, on a more serious note, the biopic. Talk to us about this project. Is it happening? You're producing?
Well, you know what?
What's going on with that?
You know what? We're in the process of trying to get this thing into a movie. You know, so I acquired the rights to a very good book called Deconstructing Sammy, and I have an option to do a film. So we're hustling. Out there trying to get that thing done. You know, pulling all the resources we can, getting some people together, and seeing what we can make happen with that thing.
Well, what's also gonna happen with Living Color? We keep hearing off again, on again rumors. Is it coming back? Is it not coming back?
Well, we got paid for it.
Oh, well, you got paid for it, so
So we
hopefully.
got paid for it. So hey. No, I actually don't doubt Keenan Ivory Wayans at one bit. You know, the show was just about ready to go, and he didn't feel like it was ready.
Okay.
And I trust him. He's probably one of the most prolific comedy geniuses of our time.
Yeah,
Absolutely. So I trust him
it's true.
explicitly. So when the time comes,
You're there.
it's gonna be ready. You know.
Tommy, really quickly, let me ask you about the pitfalls of fame. I mean, you've been open about your, issues with drugs before, and a number of comedians also suffer from just dealing with these pitfalls. How do you get past it, and what advice do you give to young comics about
Well,
just dealing with the pressures,
yeah.
the enormity of
Yeah.
success, and
Yeah.
and how difficult it can be to navigate that new
Right.
world?
Well, I see it just as a life thing. You know, I mean, you can be a trucker, you know, or a supermodel, and everybody is going to face a time where they're going to have to step up and find out who they are. You know, if there's anybody in here that ain't had a problem with something, they lying.
They're lying.
You know.
Yeah.
So we got to get to know ourselves. Michael Jackson sang about that in The Man in the Mirror. So my advice to comedians and that do what I do is don't take no for an answer. Stay true to yourself. That's the main thing.
That's good advice.
yeah.
Very good advice. Okay, so where can we see you on stage?
Let's see. We're gonna be in Hartford, Connecticut this weekend.
This weekend?
This weekend.
Oh, good.
If you want to catch me anywhere, you can go to Tommy Davidson. Is that the camera on?
That is.
There you go. That's you.
That's
Can
you,
I do
boo.
the promo?
Yeah, go
You want to
for
catch
it.
Tommy Davidson anywhere in the country and around the world, you can contact him on TommyDavidson.net and see the schedule, as well as videos, movie clips, and comedy clips. TommyDavidson.net. And at Twitter at TommyCat.
And don't forget Chocolate Sundays is on DVD. You can catch you there.
And don't forget Wu-Tang Man.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
METHOD Man. No.
Well, you definitely need to stick around and hang out with Wu-Tang when they come on the show.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's coming
Thank
up.
you guys so much.
Thank
Look,
you. Thank
I just
you.
want to thank my audience. You know, I've been around for a long time.
You sure have.
You know, through a lot of eras, and I'm still just starting.
Yeah.
I'm just starting. God has blessed me so much.
Oh.
Like, you know, I am just starting.
Oh. Well, you blessed us today with
just
your
starting.
presence.
Thank you.
You were
Thank
exactly
you.
what we needed today. So thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And
You
please
got it.
come back again soon, okay?
Yes.
All
And
right.
for all those at home, we want to know what their favorite Tommy Davidson character is, so tweet us about it at AriseTV360.